Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Origins Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with Rites of Anubis.
You are either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked Eadet!
That was Rujek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
You look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rujek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The heron.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis to cover the bodies of the dead.
Look at me. No, you're unwell. Here!
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Neb. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. We are no longer protected.
From what? The wrath of Anubis?
Whatever it is, we have suffered grave injuries trying to reignite them. Some have even vanished. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal and yours alone.
Nacher.
Chayef! Decision gerecht.
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon. Sophia, give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful. There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
Well, it does appear like we are not welcome here, so we'll have to kind of watch our back just in case anybody decides to pull out a hidden blade and start stabby at us, but let's actually start by going to get this one over here. It looks like we had one that was relatively close to our actual point, so looks like it may be on the other side of this rocky formation. Obviously, we do have some scaffolds here, so it looks like they've been attempting to build on top of this. Now, of course, since we are an assassin, we don't really have to worry too much about finding those pesky ladders and stuff.
One of the torches of Anubis should be here. torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? There is blood here. Someone fell, or was pushed. Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over. Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name.
Alrighty, so we have 1 of 3 completed so far. It does appear that the other 2 are approximately within that like 500 to 600 meter range, so we need to, of course, in just a moment, once we get all the way back onto solid ground, call over our trusty companion and traverse all the way over to the next closest one, which does appear to be the one that's about 400 meters away. So, trusty companion has decided to come right on over, and now we should be able to navigate our way all the way over to our new objective marker. Now, of course, we are going to have to try to find a way to get out of here, but it looks like if we take this little path up here, I'm hoping that this will actually take us outside of this little compound. Now, it does look like it actually might just be straight up ahead. As you guys can see, it looks like we do have some pesky little critters out here, so we're going to have to come over here and at least take care of that one to start with. The rest of these look like they've already been taken care of.
A shrine. One of the torches must be here. There is blood on these linens. Someone hung these. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why? Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That was no simple task. There are other forces at work here.
Alrighty, and our last one is actually going to be at a pyramid which we visited just in the previous episode, so it's obviously going to be something where we need to kind of validate the torch, kind of just need to ignite it basically. Obviously we knew in First Blood that this was the beginning of our saga as a character, and this is kind of where the first iteration of a lot of the troubles that we've been facing actually came to be. I do hope that everything is actually still in the exact same way that we left it. In just a moment, we will be able to find out if, for whatever reason, somebody has been back and has reset all of our beautiful progress that we did the first time. It does appear that the door is actually still open, so that is great for us, and we should be able to ignite our last one.
Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That is the last torch. I should return to Nefertari.
Alright, so we're actually going to head all the way back over to her real quick. And it does look like in just a moment we'll be rejoining our companion here and traversing all the way back that 600 meters that we just previously went from. So, in the meantime, looks like we just have not really a whole lot going on. Obviously, there's a lot of desert, and as it's a little bit night, I can only imagine that the weather right now is actually not too bad. Now, of course, during, like, the daytime hours, it would be just absolutely unbearable, though. There's no way that somebody like myself would totally last more than 10 minutes in this, but nonetheless, we're actually going to be coming up on our little entrance here before very long, and we should be able to rejoin the civilization. And I think, ultimately, I think she'll be pretty satisfied with what we've been able to achieve in such a short span of time. Now, it does look like we have a staircase over here, so we'll utilize this. Obviously, I don't think they really envisioned our companion coming up here with us, but it's a little bit quicker and saves us about a couple of seconds or so. Now, of course, we will dismount just to be very nice and everything. You know, we don't want them to be thinking we're just a total savage, but at the end of the day, should be able to go speak with her and let her know that everything's okay.
What news do you bring?
The torch is burned with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches,
Most likely to ward off the omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon, before you cannot return from what you have become.